Paranoid personality disorder is a type of condition that affects many people as they become paranoid of others around them, that they're going to do something to them, and that they have these delusions of scenarios that just don't really make much sense. So that's what we're talking about in today's video. So hello everyone, my name is Autumn Asphodel and I'm a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And you can schedule a free consultation over at autumasphodel.com/coaching. And if you're looking for an amazing way to lessen stress and anxiety, I highly recommend Joy Organic CBD oil. It has helped me immensely because, as many of you may know or maybe not know, I'm someone who's dealt with a lot of stress and anxiety in my life, as well as, paranoia and delusions. And for the most part, I don't really deal with those things anymore after a lot of help. And as well as this has been an amazing remedy that has helped me during highly stressful and anxious times. So let me know what your thoughts are on this video and enjoy it. Paranoid personality disorder is a type of disorder in the cluster A odd personality disorders. It is classified by extreme paranoia, suspiciousness, and the mistrust of others. Someone with disorder will often have the inability to trust other people, accompanied by delusions that the other individual will do them harm. They may fear others or are out to do them harm and will isolate themselves to avoid criticism. Do not confuse this condition with schizophrenia. While paranoia is a symptom of schizophrenia, these are two different conditions. Since this is a personality disorder, it is part of the individual's personality. The person can get help and treatment for the condition to help lessen the paranoid thoughts and beliefs, but due to how their mind has formed, some level of paranoia will always stay with them. The cause of the personality disorder is primarily due to how the person was raised. Someone who is paranoid was raised to be paranoid when they were young. They may have gone through severe abuse, neglect, and abandonment that led them to not trust other people. They began to see this as the norm as their personality develops. Since children are highly impressionable, the personality forms with the paranoid traits being part of the personality of the individual as they begin to suspect others or out to do them harm. There is no rationalizing what this person, since once they get the feeling that someone or something is not to be trusted, then any attempts you make to talk rationally to them will fail. Attempts will reaffirm in their mind that they were right and you were wrong. Rather, this is a type of person that has to come to their own senses and realize what is and isn't true. Let them have their space and come to their own conclusion. A personality trait they like to see, though, is patience. If you're patient with them, they will often come around in time. Forcing them will make them trust you even less. Trust is earned with these people, and it's important to let them let you know and show their trust instead of you trying to force them to open up. So paranoia is something that many people have experienced to one degree or another. You may be afraid of something and you have a delusion of something, that someone's out to do something, and it's just not true. For most people, probably the overwhelming number of people, they realize that it's a delusion, that it's not actually true. But for some people specifically with paranoid personality disorder, it's very hard to discern between what is a delusion and what is reality. And this is because paranoid personality disorder is a personality disorder. It's part of their personality at that point. Personality develops when you're very young. So something happened to this individual when they were very young that caused them to be paranoid. Often it is some sort of traumatic incidents that occurred, chronic traumatic incidents, as well as neglect, abandonment, all that sort of stuff. That can cause someone to be paranoid as they feel as though other people are out to get them and do them harm. If you are dealing with this condition yourself, then realizing what is a delusion and reality is almost impossible. But you can infer and form patterns based on past experiences and interactions with the person you're suspicious about. If you're suspicious of your friends who has been here for you for many years, then you have to analyze why you are fearful of them. Is it because you think they're going to abandon you, despite not showing any signs of it? Or maybe they did something that broke your trust in the past and have apologized and changed, yet you still hold on to it. These are all things within you, not the other person. So it's important to see the positive in the relationship and open up and learn to trust. If someone does you wrong, after trusting them, it will hurt, but you learn and grow and become stronger as a result. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. Speaking from my own experience, as someone who has dealt with intense paranoia and delusions, and mind you, I still do, but to a much lesser degree because I have dealt with a lot of this, quite well. But the fact remains, I have dealt with paranoia before, and it all comes down to my traumatic past, being abandoned by people that I trusted. So I learned to not trust anyone. Like, why would I trust someone if I feel as though they're going to abandon me? That was my mindset because that's how I was treated in the past. And it takes a long time to be able to overcome that barrier and that hurdle. But I can assure you that with enough time, you can overcome a lot of that struggle. I was so afraid, I was so terrified to let anyone into my life because I had these outrageous ideas that people were going to harm me in such strange ways. And even to this day, some of those ideas will still come up. And I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just so bizarre. It's just so weird. But I now recognize that it's like, okay, this is probably a delusion. This is probably something that it's not going to happen. It probably doesn't exist. But I'm letting it control my life in some sort of way. So to a much less degree, I am letting those things control my life. Before, it used to dominate my entire life. Now, it plays a small role, but it's much less than what it was. And that's the best you can strive for. So if you're struggling immensely with paranoia and delusions, you have to be able to get the proper treatment and open up about these struggles and realize what is realistic and what isn't realistic. What is tied to your past that you can remedy, you can talk about with a therapist and overcome those issues and then be much healthier. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise for some inspiring designs. I'm sure you'll find something amazing. Also, become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning into this video. If you're looking for an amazing way to lessen stress and anxiety, which has helped me immensely on my healing journey, that would be Joy Organics CBD oil. You can save 15% by using the code AUT15 during checkout. And it is an amazing product. So let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. You all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.